Hi there, students. Grave. Okay, a grave, a countable noun. Or grave as an adjective. Or even grave as a noun as well. Okay, a grave is a place in the ground where you bury somebody who's dead. So an unmarked grave. He visits his parents' grave every month. They put the coffin into the grave. You could have a grave digger. A grave digger is a person who digs graves. Okay, so a grave, the place where you bury somebody who's dead. You can also use grave in this sense to talk about death. So he's drinking himself into an early grave. Okay, so death or destruction. From cradle to the grave, from when you are young to when you die, all of your life. So he has lived from the cradle to the grave in this place. He tried to contact his friend who was beyond the grave. So in the afterlife, beyond the grave. Now, as I said, we can also use grave as an adjective. As an adjective, if something is grave, it's very serious. It's a bad thing. So a grave situation. This is a very grave situation and could have very serious repercussions. It's severe. He's gravely ill. He's extremely ill. The illness is is life-threatening. Urgent. It was we are in the middle of a grave political crisis. Okay, the people who have contracted the virus are gravely ill. So a grave, a hole in the ground where you inter a dead body. The grave, death, extinction, the end of life. So the as quiet as the grave, extremely quiet. You could carry a secret to the grave. Maybe you could dig your own grave to put yourself in a really difficult situation. Okay, don't dig your grave with your own knife and fork. So don't eat too much. Eat sensibly while you are alive. To have 1 foot in the grave, okay, to be very old, to be nearly dead. And if somebody turns over in their grave, this is saying your dead ancestors would be upset by this. If my mother knew that I was selling all of her things, it would make her turn in her grave. Okay, so the grave is where you bury someone. The people in the Titanic, from the Titanic, were buried in a watery grave. Okay, but a grave situation, a serious situation. I haven't actually done the word grave yet. So in French, or in some languages, you have two accents. You have an acute accent and a grave accent, as in the place Sèvres. Okay, so a grave accent. It's another phonetic accent. It's produced in the middle of your mouth. It's a dull sound. So the grave, formality. I think 5 in formality. Use anywhere. And as to origin, okay, it comes from Proto-Germanic grabba, a grave, from Proto-Indo-European greb, to dig. But also this idea of serious, a grave situation, he's gravely ill. This comes from gravis in Latin, talking about heavy or important or even grief. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Grave, gravely.